Unfortunately, in the Balkans, peoples are not ethnic, except Albanians, they are religious. We are the only people who are ethnic with some religions, while in the Balkans all peoples are only religious. We with Greece bring us together the national element, the blood, which means the Albanites make up the bulk of Greece's population. In terms of absolute, overwhelming majority are Greece's indigenous population. Only through the Albanites can Greece claim an autochtone from the ancient Greeks. So they play a very big role. Despite this role being deformed with a Greek Falco identity, created in the 19th and 20th centuries, especially in the 20th century, and which actually destroyed Greece itself in this case. For Greece with this Falco identity does not overlap ancient ethnic identity, without an interspersement of the Albanites. So in this outlet attacking the Albanites, he attacked his ancient national identity. Because the language they have now was replaced in 1970, this language has never been spoken by the people. An ethnic identity binds language, and binds blood. And where their blood and language are Albanian blood, and language has been Albanite, then what identity do they have? The state there appeared to take the language of the church, processed in 1970, and gave it to the state. Then it is normal to have a Falco identity, because identity defines blood and language. An identity from the blood and language of the Greeks is Albanian identity. The ancients are Albanians in the Balkans. I say that ancient Greeks are Albanians, and I say that modern Greeks are Albanians. In the Balkans, there was no other population in the past. The descendants who may be today are only Albanians and Romanians, because the Dacians and the Illyrians are more or less the same. And the Greeks, I'm saying that the old Greeks belong to a population that is today's Albanians. This also comes from the DNA they have today. If you take the DNA test today, you'll come out Greek. Not because we are Greek in that sense of fake, which Greece created after 1923. We are the original Greek, ancient, because they themselves were Pelasgians and Illyrian, as we are today. And while the language of the Greek people, the original ancient, which is the Albanites, is Albanian, and normal that ancient Greeks are only Albanians. I am not the only one who says this. Other researchers have also said this. This matters greatly to Albanians, because from a historical point of view, Albanians have been taken entirely from antiquity. Dignity was taken from them, territories were taken from them, population was taken from them.